He's been insensitive to me.
Yes, insensitive to me. That stands for what? That stands for cold behavior. Today he has given me a cold look. Hatred, dislike. Is it clear? So fire, you know everyone, it always stands for destruction. And ice stands for hatred. When I said, na, today he has given me a cold look. Cold look means that there was no liking in his eyes. His, I am particularly talking about a human being. Is it clear? When we say man, man doesn't mean specifying any gender. Clear to you? Man doesn't mean specifying any gender. When I say man, man is universal. Is it clear? Man is universal. So when I say his is universal, I'm going to use it. It doesn't mean that specific gender is there. So some say the world will end in fire. Poet is saying that some says that the world will end in fire. Some say the world will end in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, perish means die. I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. Suffice means enough, sufficient. Now, what the literally meaning the poet is talking about, he is saying that fire and ice both are responsible for destruction in different way. Is it clear? Fire, we know, whenever there would be a fire, it will engulf everything. Engulf matlab सब कुछ अपने अंदर वो ले लेगा. It will spoil, it will destroy everything. Same way is ice. Ice stands for hatred. When you hate somebody, is it clear? When you hate somebody, it means that person is dead for you. You are not liking that person. And in this world, the war is going on. Is it clear? And why the war is going on? It is due to hatred. One country is not liking the other countries. They are not liking the activities of other country. That's why they are hating or disliking the other country. And for that, what they are doing it, they are waging a war. And war always, you know, it always is a fire. When they drop the bomb, missiles, when it drops down on the earth, it turns into a fire ball. Is it clear? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You can unmute the mic, but nobody will talk. Is it clear? When I'll say you ask me, then only you will ask me. Now, the poet is saying that some people say that the world will end in fire. That is due to war. Is it clear? Due to war, the one world will end in fire. That is when there will be a war, people will be dropping the bomb on other countries. The houses and everything will be set on fire. Some say, but some people are saying the world will end in ice also. I'll give you two examples of it. If we see an Antarctica, it's a place full of ice. But due to activities of human being, the ice is melting at a faster rate. Is it clear? And due to this, the sea level is rising up. And very soon, the countries or the cities which are near the sea, after 10 years, 15 years, it will be submerged into the sea. सबके सब पानी में चले जाएंगे. If it is going to be submerged in the sea, it means the world will end. But here also, another way, he is talking about hatred. From what I have tasted of desire, the poet is saying what I have concluded, according to the activities of mine and other people, whatever I have concluded, I hold, I favor with those who fire. He's saying that the people who are in favor of fire, that the world will end with in fire, I am in support of them. Because I also know that world will quickly end with in fire. Because ice will take a time, hatred will take a time to destruct the world, but fire will not take a time. Is it clear? You must have seen wherever there is a fire, it spread very quickly. But if had to perish twice, if it had, it means world. If world had to perish twice, if the world had to die two times, I think I know enough of hate Is it clear? To say that for destruction, eyes. And I know first I favor the fire, that if the people who are in favor that the world will die in fire, I'm standing with them, I'm in favor of them. But if the world will get another time also to die, then I feel that hatred will be the another reason. And hatred, he had compared it with the eyes. That eyes or a hatred would be the another reason for the destruction of the world. It's also great. I also favor this one, but my first choice is fire. I'll go with those people who favor that fire will be responsible for death. And second, my choice, or you can say my things, will go with the people who feel that eyes will be responsible for destruction in the world. Is it clear? That will be my second choice. Eyes is my second choice. And would suffice. Would suffice means it is enough. Hatred is also enough, which is saying is an eyes, is also enough to destroy the world. But fire is the fastest one to destroy the world. Is it clear? So the poet is saying that fire and ice, what happened whenever there is a fire, we put the water. Why we put the water? It douse off the fire. Douse matlab bujha deta hai aag ko. We put it. But here, poet is saying ice is also responsible for the death of the world. Ice is also responsible for the destruction in the world. And he had compared the ice with hatred. Wherever there will be a hatred, when the people will hate each other, when there will be a dislike among the people, naturally there will be a frustration, and people will be always in a opportunity or a chance to harm the person whom they are hating. Nowadays, you must have seen in China and America that America and China both are raising a what? What they are raising? They are raising a war. There is a hatred between them. Is it clear? There is a hatred between them. So the world is in danger of war. And if there will be a war, there will be a destruction. And war will be in terms of fire. That is dropping the bomb, using the missiles. That will turn what? The place, the people who are living in that particular area where the war will take place, that everything will be turned into fire, or it will destroy the world. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me take a rhyming scheme and then I'll tell you everything. Some say even the poetic device. Okay? Poetic device is हम बोलते हैं figure of speech. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. For what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Is it clear? So poet is saying that what figure of speech has been used over here? First line you say, some say. S and S has been repeated 2 times. Even W and W has been repeated 2 times. That is called alliteration. What it is called? Alliteration. Is it clear? That is called alliteration. So if any word which has been repeated twice or thrice, any alphabet in the beginning which has been repeated twice and thrice, that is called alliteration. Is it clear? Second, your rhyming scheme, if you see, fire, A, small a, fire is rhyming with desire. Fire, desire, A. Then ice will be B. So your rhyming scheme will be 4-line stanza will be A, B, A. Is it clear? Hate, great, eyes, twice, eyes, suffice. This is rhyming same. It will be A, small a. Hate and great will be B. So your rhyming scheme will go like this. A, B, A. Is it clear? It will go like that only. A. Is it clear?